Did you ever build a house out of diamond blocks in Minecraft? It's a phase a lot of kids went through when they first started playing to flex their wealth to their friends. Now it's been 10 years since that's been relevant and it's generally ridiculed, but it's a defining moment in many Minecrafters' journey. Now I started playing Minecraft in 2019, so I never had a diamond block phase, which makes me feel like I lost a part of my childhood. So today we're going to reclaim it and build with blocks of diamond, emerald, gold, and all the other valuables. Now on this server, I just wrapped up my starter mineshaft. So now it is time to begin my mega base. To prepare for such a monumental build with these very expensive resources, I have been grinding my gold farm, using my iron farm, and leveraging my villager trades. By now, we have a good amount of resources, so why don't we go check out where our mega base is going to be located. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the AfterLife SMP. My name is Cash Money and this is episode number 14. I am actually so excited for today. I've had this mega base idea for so long and now we finally get to make it come to life. Ever since I did my circus tent, I wanted to do something very whimsical and fun again. Have lots of colors, lots of designs. I have an area picked out and when I first saw this area, I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for our mega base. It's so weird, but we could do so much with it. A lot like our cave that we did with the mineshaft. I think if we just get over this hill. Yes, here we are. Here is the location of the mega base. We are going to be building our mega base on this ginormous mountain right here. And let me show you why I picked this location. So if we just fly out, first of all, we have a beautiful view of the surroundings. Like these islands are so cool, but we have like 4 different biomes just on this one mountain. We have a grove, which is the coolest, a forest, we have a jungle, and we have, what is this, like a stony peak? But I guess it's important to ask, what are we going to be building? And let me tell you, we are going to be building in a Candyland kind of style. If you know the board game, it has all those different candy biomes, like an ice palace. It has like the candy castle with, you know, it's like gingerbread turrets and it's gumball machine shooting gumballs all about. It's very whimsical, very magical, very colorful, and a lot of fun. And we're going to be doing that right here. Of course, I love background stories, so let's talk about how this candy castle came to be. There was a young boy who, growing up, his parents could barely afford the roof over his head, but he always spent his nickels and dimes on candy bars. The sweet tooth followed him growing up, and as he made hundreds of millions in real estate, the candy was never enough. So by the time he retired, he wanted to leave his mark on the world by creating the ultimate candy. He spent years designing the perfect factory to bring his ideas to life. This design was meant to reflect his whimsical and wild nature, and is part castle, part factory with gumball machines, colorful spires, and smokestacks piercing the sky. He spent much of his adult life perfecting the candy's recipe, but never properly tested it for any side effects. At least they were never brought to light. You see, exposure to the fumes of the factory causes immediate transformation from the real world into candy counterparts. Buildings turn into gingerbread houses, lakes turn into syrup, and people, well, you get the point. Now, whether this information was known to the billionaire or ignored, its widespread effects will soon be seen across the land. So yes, I'm so excited to see where this candy-themed adventure takes us, but let's pop over to Creative World so we can actually start planning. Okay, so here we are. We have our blank canvas, and this is honestly the hardest part. I don't know where to start. I mean, for now, these trees are definitely in the way, so we can get rid of them real quick. Okay, so there we go. Thankfully, we have Axiom, so we are going to be using that to help make this process easier. That's kind of where we go into Creative. We have like big boy tools. If you've seen Candyland before, you know it has these very elaborate boards with these very winding pathways, and we want to kind of replicate that. So we're going to have a road kind of winding through our landscape, just working around our area until eventually, of course, it leads up to our candy castle. We'll tentatively go for something like this nice winding road that kind of loops back on itself and meanders its way up the mountainside. Now, another important feature is having different sorts of candy biomes. Now that means a lot of custom terrain and custom ideas, which we are not doing today. The only POI that I know we're going to have is a nice town and dock at the start. That way it's a nice start your adventure kind of place and provides the first line of sight for the base. And we'll just have to see what the other points of interest are going to be. But we do need to figure out the shape of our castle at the top. First, we need to shave off some of this mountaintop. I think it's just a little bit too tall looking at it from the base of our, well, base. So we get to just select our mountain like that, and then we get to fill this all with air, and yep, that cuts off the entire mountaintop. And how does that look if we imagine our castle at the very top? Yeah, that seems to frame it a lot better. So I want it to feel very grand, very whimsical, kind of like what we said earlier. And for this, it's just going to be mapping out the general size and shape of what we're going to create. I think it'd be good to have some little sorts of like turrets on the side of our entrance and just marking out lines of sight. I want to be able to look at this and like have some good views from multiple angles. So I don't know, have one back there. Maybe we have one like right here along our path. Probably be good to have some at the base of our mountain. It's something simple, but it helps with the overall composition of our build. I do think it'd be good to have like a giant gumball dispenser. So maybe we can make one of those real quick. We can use Axiom's stack command and just grab the corners, look up, and then run that upward, however many blocks we need. So if we just go to one of my favorite viewpoints. How tall do we want that to be? I mean, we can make it literally as tall as we want. I say we do a good bit, and then we can have like our actual like gumball display at the top. And then using the symmetry command, we can just make a nice little like display case thing. We're just going for good old vibes right now. I mean, just as a concept, yeah, that looks really cool. The way that gumball machine just towers over everything. I like it. I think I want to make it a little bit taller, actually. And I know we're just sketching this out, but I still want to add just a little bit of dynamic shape to this. There we go. And just by adding those curves, we make this look much more dramatic. This is going to be a very dramatic build, so having just lots of sharp angles and stuff like that is going to really help. Now for our entrance, we can just work on making something grand. Yeah, just work on defining the front part of our castle. Oh, and you know what? It would be cool to have some sort of like overhanging part. Like we have a little tower like hanging out over here, and then our bridge could kind of like loop under it and around and go up, kind of add to the whimsical nature of this all. Let's see, if we just do this, how does that look if we just have like a smaller tower? I think it's too big. This might not be the most relevant tower, but it's a nice feature in the landscape. And then we add a nice little bridge extending over. Oh, this is gonna be so cute. Oh my gosh, I already love it so much. And we haven't even like done anything. Now I do want to make sure we're taking advantage of this grove that our mega base is going to be sitting on. Shocking nobody, this is going to be the ice castle part of our base. So I want to make sure we mark out what is the grove and what isn't. Let's see, looking from some of our other places of perspective, I don't think we have anything like right here. Maybe this is our tallest tower. I kind of like that idea. And at this point, we're just messing around with our shapes, maybe moving our gumball machine over and putting another tower in its spot. Of course, we can't forget the chocolate factory aspects of this build. We want it to feel like a castle, very whimsical, but we still need to be able to produce our candy. I think to do that, we need to create kind of a blocky structure. Always thinking about lines of sight, but just trying to get shapes that are going to make this feel dynamic, feel busy, but not too busy. Sometimes you just gotta YOLO it and build what feels right in the moment. We're just looking for big ideas and not too worried about some of the consequences of that. This is a reason that creative cache is a problem for survival cache. I don't think about how hard this is going to be in survival. I'm just like, oh, you know, we will figure it out and I'm sure it'll be fine. Little do I know that this is going to be my biggest project ever, and that's just with the castle. We still have the full terrain to do. I'm so excited though. I would not trade this for anything. Although let's do a perspective check, make sure everything is lining up right. I would say so. I don't think I like this tower anymore though. Let's see, one of my reference images has this beautiful arch between two towers. Like we have a really tall tower and then a like smaller building. And I just love the way it sort of connects the two and has like a big empty space in the middle. I don't think there's enough room to do it between these two towers, but maybe we can have like a little tower out to the side. I think we just got to shift stuff around a bit. So we can first get our building, and then I want to connect the two of these like right here, I would say. So we can just run this over and carefully add in our archway. Let's see, how does that look? I think it's good. I mean, these are the same height, so I do think we need to, add a roof to this. And there we go. All right, let's check out our lines of sight. Yes, that is looking really good. I think we need this piece to be super tall, be our center anchor, because we have like a tall thing off to the right, a tall thing right here. I think having something really up there would help. I do want this to probably be a smokestack. I think we want to have some candy particles coming out of that, but yeah, having something really tall would be good. There's one smokestack right there. We might add some more later, but for now, I think this is good. It does feel a little bit weird because we've just had like castle so far, and now we have like factory. So I think we just need to keep on going and then maybe add a second smokestack. Anyways, we just need to work on rounding out our structure. We have a lot of the basic pieces I wanted. Now we just need to add in some like boxes and get like some shape to this thing. Boxes, boxes, and more boxes. Maybe another tower. I need to turn off clouds to see the rest of this base. But yeah, we have a second smokestack and lots of box placing later. And we have the general front of this thing made. We do need to add something to the side, and that is where we get to utilize this grove. So yeah, this is where our ice tower is going to be, which we can sketch out as a very large tower. I think that would be a very good look for it. And I do like the idea of having some sort of curved bridge going between the two. Is this going to be the most practical bridge? No, but that's kind of the point. I mean, this whole build is meant to be over the top. We're going to have a lot of fancy stuff that's unnecessary, but looks cool. And yeah, I would say that is the front of our base done. Now we just need to go to the back and like add something. Yes, I'm going to do the back. It's not going to be fancy for now. I have plans, but I don't really want to figure those out. I'll figure it out later. Like I'll figure out the terraforming, the color palettes, pretty much everything about this build. And there we go. That's kind of a tentative back done. We're going to call that good for now. Anyways, that is our mega base planned out. I don't like that it's all the iron blocks, so I'm just going to recolor this real quick. Okay, it looks a lot better, but I'm not going to show you it yet. Anyway, let's pop back over to survival. It turns out I severely underestimated just how many resources we're going to need. So here I am trying to trade for as much as I can and just get the final stuff for this project. It turns out when you work on your biggest build ever, it requires a large amount of resources. Weird how that works, huh? At this point, the concepts of a capitalistic society have fallen apart for me. Wealth is a concept fabricated from the context it originates from. I have so many different blocks, and yet this means nothing. Like, I'm just going to be using these to build. I'm rich, but I'm not spending it anywhere, so am I even rich at that point? Anyways, if you don't hear from me, know that the Afterlife Bingo administration took me. Okay, let's take off our tinfoil hats and get started with this mega base. I am so excited. We have so much work to do. Why don't we get rolling with an insane time lapse? Let's go! Oh my gosh, I don't know whether to laugh or to cry or to what. That was so much work to put together. Oh my gosh, the amount of trading I did to get to this, and then designing it and putting it together, it's so worth it. This is so cool. I am like blown away by the scale of this. Like, it doesn't feel like survival. Like, we literally have an insane castle just made out of like the rarest blocks in the game. That is so cool. Yeah, if we just stand at the bottom of our dock and look up, look at how well our terrain just frames this castle. Like, it looks like we're looking through a window into another world. That is seriously so cool. I am so proud of this. I mean, the whole premise of this base is to be whimsical and magical. So I think with this kind of starts, we are definitely on the way. Now, as I was working on this and clearing off the cliff, I had to get rid of all the mobs for the most part, but there was a little black rabbit that was hanging around. There he is. I want to name him and make him my pet. So I think we just need some carrots to tame it. Here you go. Yeah, you want some carrots? Oh, I don't think they can be tamed. Well, we're gonna name you. We're gonna name you Midnight. I love rabbits, and I used to have a bunny named Midnight, so you get to be Midnight. There you go. Aw, you can be our little bunny that hangs out here. Very cute. Now, this is up to 2016 standards, but it's not up to 2026. And what we mean by that is that we don't have any blocks of netherite. So I want to go gather a single block of netherite. I mean, that's 36 pieces of ancient debris. That is more than enough, but I want to do it with some friends. So let's go see if they want to go do that. So I need a block of netherite, so I didn't want to mine it alone. So do you guys want to do a nice friendly competition to see who can get the most netherite in, say, 30 minutes?
I'm ready. I'm all bedded up.
I have one concern.
What's your concern?
Is this going to be one of those situations where we gather everything up, pool it into one chest, and then whoever wins with the most gets it all, or are we playing by fair rules here?
We'll say fair rules because I don't want to have to mine again. So yeah, okay.
All right, where are we going though? Just this way? Lead the way, Cash.
We'll go this way, buddy. Oh,
Hey,
I already got it. Oh, I got the music disc.
Oh, you got the disc though. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go down. I'm setting up my safe space.
Right here. Let me clear out a space so we can. Oh, okay. Maybe not clear out a space.
Oh gosh.
Uni. All right, 3, 2, 1. Go!
I got number 1 already, right
Wait.
here. Boom, let's go.
Oh, I got some too. What?
Oh my gosh.
I got two.
Oh wait, I
Okay.
just blew up all my stuff.
Oh my gosh, I also just
Oh,
caught lava.
of
Oh
course.
no, Cash.
Wait, did you guys
I got so much blast protection and fire protection. Like, I ain't taking chances.
Oh, that's why. Oh.
Whoa, having a
Oh, I got some.
Okay. I'm safe.
There's lava falling down on me. Oh no.
I feel like our armor is going to be completely gone by the end of this.
I made new armor real quick because of that. Hey, you can go to the Missiles manuscript if you need new armor or new enchantments or whatever. Okay, we're at 18 minutes. What's everybody's check? Or what's everybody
I
on?
got 5.
13.
Oh my, I'm at 6.
Wait. What? I thought I was probably doing the worst. You guys are kidding, right?
No,
No.
I've only got 5.
Oh, I was feeling really bad. Because So I am.
Bed's too close. Gonna die to intentional game design.
I keep eating, or else I'm not already made.
Yeah, what I...
Oh wait, I found some that I missed.
Oh, nice.
1 minute. 1 minute. I'm just like checking tunnels. Okay, I'm just gonna spam dig.
Yeah, I'm just spamming dig. I don't care about my durability.
That
Finding
is
nothing.
time.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hands up.
Yeah. So, how much ancient
Wait.
debris did everybody get? I got 9.
I got 17 in total.
Wow.
I got a grand total of 31.
Oh
my gosh.
That's
You basically
insane.
achieved what Cash set out to do.
I know.
So Cash, how many do you need to complete? How much you say? You had 9?
I need 27, Tink. I need to
Alright.
go do some more. You don't have to give me 27.
I can. Well, why don't we
Okay.
make a deal? You said you had some Swift Sneak books, right?
I do.
I also need like new gold helmet. So I need like all the enchants for like a gold helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much do you think for like all the enchants for a gold helmet plus a Swift Sneak? How much ancient debris do you think that's worth?
27.
27. Okay, perfect. I got 27 for you.
Wait. Okay.
Wow. Okay. I just gave Cash so much, so many Swift Sneak books, and they're all worth 27 each.
There's your helmet, and there's your Swift Sneak.
Woo!
Eee, look at that.
Nice. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Cash. I appreciate it.
Hey, pleasure doing business with you. Right, so we just go in here, grab all of our netherite scrap. We need some of our gold. Thankfully, we have a lot of that. Make our netherite ingots, and then our block of netherite. Oh my gosh, I've never held one of these before. This, I don't know, it's like a forbidden block. I don't even know where to put this block of netherite. Do I put it at the entrance? Do I put it at like the tallest point? I think we go the tallest point, because why not? This thing is so tall already. Why don't we make it just a tad taller with our block of netherite? There we go. Oh my gosh. Well, the mega base has been sketched out. My childhood has been reclaimed. All things are right with this world, and I can't believe this. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was a grind. It was something I can't say I've never done before, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. I can't wait to get working on this mega base. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see how this base comes to life, how this whole area comes to life, how we do all of our terraforming. There's going to be a lot coming. But anyways, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.